15-8 to get off the mark at the first attempt.
And they're off. A bit slow out Scotty's sister. Devoted Queen, the favourite, was pretty well away on the right in the all-blue jacket. Vicario in the lighter blue is probably the early leader. Dilara is handy with, in the red jacket, So Logical, Niro, the running rail. Scotty's sister just ploughing a slightly lone furrow now down the centre of the track. Back in the field on the far side, Maverick Wings, and Nancy P is the back marker through the first quarter mile, and Vicario showing the way, but Dilara very close now in second place. Still apart from them is Scotty's sister. So Logical, Devoted Queen just in behind Dilara, and then Maverick Wings and Nancy P. On their way now towards the final 3 furlongs, this time sticking more or less towards that far running rail. And it's Vicario that leads. Dilara in second place, a length and a half down. Devoted Queen now making progress on the outside under William Buick. Then So Logical. Scotty's sister out wide of Nancy P, and Maverick Wings is pushed along, heading on inside the final 2. Vicario, Dilara, here's Devoted Queen coming with a very promising looking run on the outside. Then So Logical back in 4th place, running down into the dip. Vicario now taken on by Devoted Queen. William Buick gets a little bit serious with the favourite, and she's going to deliver. It's Devoted Queen who kicks on up the hill and comes away in ready fashion for a winning debut. Second Vicario, 3rd, So Logical, and Dilara in 4th.
Devoted Queen, a taking winner of Division 1 of the Maiden Filly Stakes. 15-8 favourite wins. Treble for William Buick, double for Charlie Applleby and Godolphin. Second Vicario, 16-5. And considering Vicario already had match practice and a run over Devoted Queen, this filly has travelled into the race really professionally. You wouldn't necessarily have thought it was her debut run. And the way she went by Vicario marks her down as very much a filly to follow going forward. It is a soft ground maiden, a back-end 2-year-old one at that, over 7 furlongs. But you would imagine a Kingman out of a Shamadal, a filly, would generally be one of the future, and she very much looks like it. She's still got a little bit to learn, but this was extremely promising, and a treble for William Buick.
Well, William Buick has just ridden Devoted Queen to success, and a lot of us watching, William, very impressed. What did you think aboard her?
Yeah, I was impressed, and you know, she came here, you know, obviously first time out, and she would have needed the experience, and she did everything right. And I was impressed with how well she travelled. So, you know, she's bred to be pretty good, and
Yeah.
and you'd be very happy what you saw there. And I think she's a filly that's only going to improve into next year as well.
Would it be fair to say she was more professional in the race than she was even going down to post?
Yeah, she was okay going down to post, but in the race she did everything right, like I said. And you know, when they still going past the 2 travelling, that's usually a very good sign.
The feeling is obviously that it's a hard race to gauge in terms of how good it was, but just knowing what a good horse feels like, is this a good one?
Yeah, she is, but I think you don't want to put pressure on them too early. You know, this is only her first start, but the way she did it, and you know, with everything else that goes with her, pedigree, etc., I think she's a good one, and she beat a filly that had a previous run, so that experience always counts for a fair bit.
Well done.
Thank you, Rishi.
7 furlongs once again the trip for Division 2.